our fears. Oh crap, let me start over. Hello Lesbian Central, today's Thursday. My name is Trey and I'm back again. So this week we have two topics like always. The first one dealing with fears about relationships and dating, and the second one is, does all tomboys question their gender at one point? And since you can tell, I am not a tomboy or anything related to that, so I don't feel comfortable answering that question for the tomboys of the world. So if you are one, please list your answer to that question down below. Have you ever questioned your gender? Yeah, and so y'all can have a discussion down there, and I would love to read your views and see what y'all have to say about it. So I'm going to be discussing fears about relationships and dating. And so let's get serious, shall we? I actually recently, I don't know, I'm giving you a little bit of backstory about my dating and relationships, I guess. I recently just got out of a relationship. It was a fucked up one, but my fears and dating, my fears about the dating and relationship don't even stem from that relationship at all. It's basically, I'm scared of losing people. I think this stems back from me losing my mother, and that was 5 years ago. That was 5 years ago last week. But as soon as I lost my mother, that's when I was scared to lose anybody else in my life, and so I pushed a lot of people away. And finally I got over, I realized what I was doing, and I got over it. And I started to bring back my friends and like develop more friendships with people. But when it came to being in relationships or dating, I did not want to be in relationships or dating because I was scared to give them my all for it to end and have to deal with the loss, and just the loss of the closeness, the loss of the relationship. You share a lot of yourself with the person you are with, and you tell them, you basically almost tell them everything, and you give them so much control over your heart and over yourself. And so I think that's the scariest thing to me about relationships, having to give yourself to someone with the risk of that actually ending, the risk of the relationship just like being done and over with, and all you can do is just walk away and learn from that situation and go on and give someone else your heart and do it all over again. I think that's what's so scary about dating, being able to let yourself go, let all that control that you feel you feel about yourself, and being aware that, I don't know how to explain it. It's just the fear of letting everything go, and the fear of giving someone something so precious to you. I'm not even talking about sex or anything, just giving them your whole mind kind of thing. Those are my fears, and it sucks having to start over, and it sucks having to think about how a relationship that you may have had with someone is never going to be the same, or it's just never going to happen again, or you're just never going to talk to that person again. Yeah guys, so that's my fears of dating and relationship. I think it's a very common thing. I think a lot of people have trust issues about that, and they surround themselves in this brick wall, which is an unhealthy thing to do. And I mean, I've done it, so I can't even like say that you're crazy for doing it, because I've done it, and I think I continue to do it sometimes. But those are the fears that we need to get over and get through to find a decent relationship in our lives that may be long-lasting, if you believe in long-lasting loves. But yeah guys, tell me what your fears about dating and relationships are down below. Yeah. So I guess I'll talk to you all later. I hope everyone is having a wonderful, 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 wonderful week and a wonderful day. I hope I will see you next week, okay? Alright guys, bye.